What's going on, guys? It is a new video. I know I've been kind of MIA here recently, but I started a new job. I wanted to focus on that, but we're getting very close to deer season. And I get this question all the time in my comments, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over that, of what kind of cameras that I use when I'm hunting and trapping. And as of right now, I'm using my cell phone, and I use my cell phone a lot. Well, just if I forget my camera at the house like I did today, I'll just use my cell phone to film the videos that I need to film. Another camera, while we're talking about cameras, I just got a new Reveal Tacticam, and I'm gonna try it down in here at Swamp Bottom at my papa's house, right here at my mineral lick. Now the deer have been tearing the minerals up like crazy, and I've got a lot of good prospects this year. But I hung this camera up right above my Stealth Cam. I've used Stealth Cam for years. I love these cameras, but they're not wireless. They're not a cell camera. I have to pull the SD card on these, and I've been doing it that way for a long time. I tried the Moultrie mobile cell cameras down here in the bottoms. They would send pictures, but they wouldn't, like I'd sit in the stand and have deer come out in front of me and right in front of the camera, and it'd never send me a picture of them. So not reliable at all as far as like picking up good signal. But as of right now, the cell camera here, the Reveal Tacticam, is saying that I have 3 bars of LTE. So that is freaking A1. And we're gonna see if it actually sends me pictures. That's why I have the other camera right below it, just in case if it doesn't send me pictures, I've got an SD card that I can pull. Now, I've got a lot of good prospects this year. Now, a deer that me and my brother named last year that we had in front of us for like at 18 yards for like 30, 45 minutes, we named him Stumps. And we named him Stumps because he was really wide deer, nice brow tines, but just really short tines. Scout, come here. He's back. He came back, and I got pictures of him, and I really think this is the same deer. I mean, who knows if it exactly is, but daggum, he looks dang near familiar. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. But we got a few new guys showed up, and I'm excited to see how they turn out. I think one of them's an 8-pointer, another's a 9. I'll throw pictures on here while I'm talking. And they look like good deer. I would not have a problem slinging an arrow in them. I kind of regretted not slinging an arrow in Stumps when we had him, because I was chasing Hercules, and I haven't seen that deer since he lost his velvet last year. So I don't know if somebody else got lucky and got him, but if they did, congrats to you. That was a giant deer. Another little update I want to show you guys is this beautiful field you see behind me. So this is where we have our dove hunt at every single year, and this is all millet. We planted this whole side right here, all the way to the back. It's gonna be a good dang dove hunt this year. But it's like 5 or 6 acres worth of millet that we planted, and I'm looking forward to dove season. Now let's get back to the cameras. Since I updated you on everything, let's get back to the cameras. One of my favorite cameras that I bought this past year before I went down to Georgia turkey hunting is like a GoPro, but it's not a actual GoPro brand. It's actually called a Romali, and I love the camera. It is freaking awesome. The camera only cost me $100, and that's a very, very reasonable price compared to the 6, 7, whatever hundreds of dollars you'll pay for an actual GoPro camera. And it works pretty dang good. You get this whole kit with 2 batteries and like all kinds of different setups you can put this camera in. And I use this like a third little, it looks basically a GoPro for me. And the only downfall to this camera is the battery life is not long at all, which is the same on GoPros. I bought a bunch of freaking cameras, or not cameras, but batteries for it. I think I bought 8 or 9 different batteries for it. Whatever the pack come with it. I want to say it was 8. So I think I have a total of 10 batteries for this thing. And another downfall to this camera, to the Romali little small GoPro camera, it's not GoPro, I don't know why I keep saying that, but it's Romali camera. Is it doesn't have a port for an external mic. So whatever mic that is in that camera itself is the only microphone you're going to have. But it actually picks up pretty good. When I'm editing the videos, like when I'm hunting and I'm not talking like loud verbally, I'll have to like change up the pitch of the volume on that clip of the video. So you can hear the turkey gobble or me whispering or my dad whispering beside me, whatever. But it has a lot of different camera settings as far as like how many pixels it picks up, how fast the movements are. It's a really good buy for $100. You're not gonna beat it. If you do, please let me know what kind of camera it is. But yeah, it's a pretty dang good camera. $100, you get all kinds of different tools and setups that you can use to mount the camera in all sorts of different ways. So yeah, it's pretty dang good for the price. Next camera we're gonna talk about is my little gun barrel camera, which is also made by Tacticam, and I love this freaking camera. It's absolutely awesome. You can use it's the Tacticam 6.0, and I use it for turkey hunts or dove hunts, and I put it to the barrel of my shotgun, and it works phenomenally like that. It's got a regular zoom, as far as like regular camera angle or whatever. It has a 2x zoom, not 2x, 4x. It's either 2x and 4x, or it's 4x and 8x. I can't remember. And it also has a slow motion setting on there as well. Now I will say the slow motion is freaking awesome. But as far as the zooms go, they're kind of pointless in my opinion. They're not really useful for my setup on how I use it for my turkey hunts or my dove hunts. But as far as turkey hunting with it or dove hunting with it, I used it for a dove hunt last year. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I actually did a whole freaking thing about that camera. But turkey hunts, dove hunts, absolutely phenomenal. I love the camera. As far as the bow application for that Romali Tactacam 6.0 camera, it's not good. When you're using the bow and you're actually on target with the animal, but whether it be a deer, turkey, whatever, I use it at a 3D shoot, and the camera does great when you're like aiming at your target, like when you're aiming your bow at the target that you're about to shoot. However, when you go to shoot it and you do your proper follow through of like letting the top of the bow fall forward, and your arm goes down, it does not pick up the arrow hitting the target. So basically the only way that you're going to get the footage of the actual impact of the arrow hitting the animal is if you just hold your arm there like it's a camera stand. I mean, you could definitely still use it just to deer hunt with or bow hunt, archery hunt with. You just got to keep your arm still, completely perfectly still after the shot. And actually in some cases, that's probably a good mental muscle memory to get to apply to yourself when you're bow hunting. Now the main camera that I use to film everything, whether it be a turkey hunt, a deer hunt, I use it for my coyote trapping videos, all the stuff, is my Panasonic HC-V770. When I bought this camera, it was about $600 and some odd, and it works good. There are a few little things that I like to critique about it. The way that you have to manual zoom is not very easy to do while you're hunting with the animal walking in through brush. It's not easily user friendly as far as like the manual of zoom. And another thing on the automatic zoom is it wants to pick up on a little bitty old freaking twigs that are between you and the animal. Those things that you cannot predict, you can't control. Like, you know, when I'm trapping coyotes, I can control how where I'm standing at, what's between me or between the camera and the coyote or whatever. I can control that, but when you're hunting, you can't control how many twigs are between you and the deer or you and the turkey. So that does, you know, make it a little bit difficult. But other than that, I mean, I can't complain much. It's been a great camera for me. Now, I do wish that it had a night vision mode. My buddy bought a little camcorder camera, and it had night vision mode. Now, it wasn't a great camera. He ended up sending it right back to him because it didn't perform that great. But it did have a night vision mode that I really wish my camera had to use, you know, early morning when you're walking into the deer stand, or when you're going into the turkey woods right before, you know, the sun starts coming up and the owls start hooting at you. But I mean, it's been all around, it's been a great camera. I can't complain much at all. It's very durable when you're out trapping, and like I do on the four-wheeler, and it's been through a lot, and it still works good. I can start to see a few things about it as far as like when I'm videoing and I'm trying to zoom in or zoom out on something. You can hear the zoom, like you can hear the noise of me zooming in and out through the camera on the video. And I think that's just with it getting age and probably dust in it somewhere. But yeah, other than that, I can't complain much at all. That thing it's pretty good for the dollar. I mean, you can't really complain much. It's not a $2,000 camera, but it's also not a $100 camera either. But it's pretty good for what I need to use it for. I do want to upgrade it eventually. I'm just waiting for the channel to grow a little bit more so that I can get the funds needed to buy or to make a good, you know, not excuse, but to make the purchase worth it, because it's not going to be just a few dollars. If I buy another one, it's going to be a very good camera that I'm going to be able to use for a very long time. But yeah, that's pretty much all the cameras that I use. The Romali action camera that I use, that one gets used. The Tactacam 6.0, it gets used in my gun, shotgun, and my bow. my cell phone that I've been videoed this entire video with. I use this thing all the time when I forget my camera. And then my Panasonic HC V770, I use it as well. But hopefully, if you guys, you know, I bought on a budget just like everybody else, and there's probably $1,200. No, if you take, hold on, if you take the Tactacam 6.0 out of it, you're looking at a little right at $1,000 for all the equipment that I just named. The Romali is only $100, and then the HC V770 is like, I think it's now like $800 and some dollars, but when I bought it was $6 something. And then obviously everybody has a cell phone. So yeah, that's pretty much, you have those three things, and you can make your own YouTube channel, make your own hunting videos to share with your buddies and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff that I use. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I can't wait to get in the deer stand, and I cannot wait to go dove hunting because that field's looking freaking awesome. So I'm sorry for this. I haven't posted any more videos here during the summer. If there's any questions that you have or you would like me to answer as far as making videos on of what I use or whatever, please drop a comment down below. Like this video if it helps you out, if you're one of the guys that commented on what kind of cameras I use. And until next time, y'all take it easy, have a good one, stay cool out there because it's hot, and we'll see you on the next one.